Hey, welcome to the channel. This is MacCam89, and I'm actually doing a back-to-back video. I just did one promoting a great mom and pop type video game store called Sanford Games and Collectibles out in Sanford, Maine. But as I got home from vacation, I had a mystery box come in quite a bit earlier than what was expected. I was actually expecting it later this week, but coming all the way from California to Massachusetts, it came in rather quickly. So I had a nice surprise coming from home from a great vacation, and that is Loved Again Media, located out in California. If you're not familiar with Loved Again Media, they are a family-owned business in which they do mystery boxes. They do more than just video games. They also do movies and music, and I'll put a link to their website in the description, and I might put up some graphics showing the type of boxes that they offer as well as their pricing. It is a monthly mystery box, so I do a subscription for their video games and just their video games. If I remember correctly, I believe I do their 10 pack. It's about $40, which is much cheaper than the other subscription services for that amount of games. The only drawback to this particular subscription service is that they do not do an inventory list. They may do one in the future. I'm not positive. So there is a good chance that you could get duplicates, and even from the month prior get kind of the same game. So it's kind of a gamble, but for the price point, I think it's worth that risk, at least for now, where my collection is a little bit on the smaller side, where there's less of a chance of me getting many dupes. But you never know. I could open this box and every game could possibly be a dupe. The box is in front of me. I did cut it open, but I have not looked inside, so this is going to be a complete surprise to me as to what these games actually are. So let's get into it. Let's not waste any more time. I'm excited. So I'm going to try to not look inside the box. So I'll try to give you a view of what the game is first before I view it. All right, so the first game is an Xbox 360 title, and that is Red Dead Redemption. Now, this is a great game. Nothing bad to say about it, and it also is backwards compatible on the Xbox 3, not the Xbox 360. It'll play on the 360, but it is backwards compatible with the newer Xbox consoles, Xbox One and up. The great thing about this particular version is they actually did some work to it. So if you pop in this disc, you're going to get the version that's upscaled. So it's going to look a lot better on your modern day televisions. Whereas the PS3 version that I have, it's stuck in 720p, so it doesn't look as great, and it also does not play as well. So if you want to play Red Dead Redemption, this is actually the best way to play, and even better than the new release that they just did for the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. This is actually the definitive way, in my opinion, to play the original title of Red Dead Redemption. So great game. I didn't have it in my Xbox 360 collection. It is a part of Game Pass as well, I believe. I could be wrong on that one. Or I may have just owned it digitally. I can't remember. But now I have a physical copy. It does feel complete in box. It is. So it does have the manual, it does have the map, and of course the disc itself. So awesome game to have. All right. The next game in the box, let's see what this is. All right, and this is a Nintendo Wii title and is called The Golden Compass. Surprisingly, I actually do own this game for the PlayStation 2. I would imagine that this is a much better version of it graphically, as well as how it plays as well. Because even on the PlayStation 2, it could be a little janky. But this one looks like it is complete in box. Looks like it's in good shape. And that is the Golden Compass for the Nintendo Wii. The next game That is game number 2. So this is game number 3. Looks like it is also another Nintendo Wii game. And this is Star Wars The Clone Wars Republic Heroes. I do not believe I have this one. I want to say I have Star Wars Episode 3, but not this version. In fact, I don't believe I own any version of this particular one. So this is great to have. Let's see if it's complete in box. It is complete in box. And a game I did not have for the Nintendo Wii. All right. Let's see. Game number 4. Also another Nintendo Wii title, and that is Wipeout for the Nintendo Wii. It is complete in box. Not really surprising there. I never watched this TV show. From what I understand, it's supposed to be a show like MXC, if you're familiar with that, or Takeshi's Castle, Japanese game show. I do like that version, but I did never watch the actual Wipeout TV series. I don't know if this is a game that I would play. I don't know. I might pop it in with the kids, check it out for a few minutes, but it's probably not a game that I would spend too much time on. All right. So game number 5. Looks like it is also another Nintendo Wii game, and that is Fishing Frenzy on the Nintendo Wii. It's a single player fishing game. It is complete in box. Probably not a game that I would play. Maybe probably something I would put on my eBay store or try to trade it. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Game number 6. Looks like it is a Xbox 360 title, and that is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I do own this game. This version may actually be a better condition one than the one that I own. So I don't mind getting some of these Call of Duty games because I do have multiple consoles. So if I ever end up getting that LAN party that I'm trying to get running, it's good to have multiple copies because we can LAN party with something like this. So I think this is my second or even third copy of Modern Warfare 3 for the Xbox 360. So that's my first official dupe when it comes to actual physical games anyways. All right, the next game, I did kind of see it. So it is an Xbox 360 title, and that is Borderlands 2. I do have this game on the PlayStation 3. I do not have the Xbox 360 version. This one is not complete in box. In fact, the game was kind of loose in there, but not too bad. Pretty clean copy. It's a good game. I have it for the PlayStation 3. I think I own it on Steam as well. But not a game that I own physically for the Xbox 360. So that's Borderlands 2. Another good game. All right. Let's see what we have next. Next up, it is a clear case, so I cannot really tell you. Oh, let's see. I think I may have just bought this game off of eBay, actually. Let me see if I can read it correctly. It is Batman Arkham Asylum for PlayStation 3. If I had just waited, I would have had a copy of a game that I've been wanting. This is one of my favorite Batman games. I will replay this. I will probably put this on my eBay store just because I don't need an extra copy. And the one that I ended up buying off of eBay, it was a complete new in box version of Arkham Asylum. So I'll end up keeping that version over this one. But this is a great game. Not something to be upset about at all. All right, next up, it feels like I have 2 more. Let me see. Yep. So I should have 2 more in this box, and let's see what I have. All right, looks like a Nintendo DS. Now, I did check off on my list cartridge-based systems. The issue with cartridge-based systems is that they don't let you select which systems you want those cartridge games for. So, in this instance, it's a Nintendo DS title. I don't have any system that can play Nintendo DS titles. Not necessarily a bad thing because, you know, maybe I'll just buy a 3DS or something like that so that I can play some of these older titles as well. And that's actually the preferred way of me playing advanced war games. So it might be an excuse for me to invest into that. This is complete in box as well. And I didn't even tell you what the name of the game was, but this is um, Ninjago. This is actually a game that I would play, to be honest. I would play this, and I know my kids would too. So I'll probably have to invest at some point. I will keep this in the collection, and at some point I'll have to keep an eye out for either a DS or a 3DS so I can play that. All right, the last game. Let's see if we're going to go out with a bang or a whimper. You let me know in the comment section below. And that is an Xbox 360 title, a game that I do not have, and that is Assassin's Creed Revelations. It feels a little bit on the lighter side, but this might be that time period where they stopped um, making manuals or thicker manuals anyways. But that is Assassin's Creed Revelation. I'm not disappointed with this. I actually do not own this. I don't I know in my younger years I didn't really get into the Assassin's Creed series games. In my last box I ended up getting Assassin's Creed 3, The Revolutionary War. I really like that time period. So that interests me a lot. So we'll have to see with this one here. I'm definitely am going to give it a shot and see if I can get back into Assassin's Creed, and we'll see. Overall, if I had to pick a game from here that makes me the most excited, I would probably have to go. I would probably have to go with Star Wars: The Clone Wars. And it's not because the other games are bad. It's because I've played the other games. I'm not a huge Assassin's Creed fan. I can't play the Ninjago game because I don't own a DS or 3DS. And the other two games, the Fishing and the Wipeout, I have no interest in those games. I'm just going to be honest. Batman would have won had I not bought it the week prior. Just because I love that game. I love all the Arkham games. But this is a game I definitely will play. I will check out. It's not a game that I have played before on any other system, if it is on any other system. And I like this anime. This cartoon is very well done. If you have not seen this, it is on Disney Plus. You can watch the entire series. Very, very good series. I know some people may look at it, oh, it's a cartoon, but it's actually a really good cartoon, very well made. And that's all the games that I got for Loved Again Media. I'm already excited for the next Video Games Monthly and Loved Again Media box for next month. I do not have any other mystery boxes coming in for the remainder of September, but that's okay. Time has been flying by like crazy, and before you know, I'll be pumping out another video like this. But you let me know in the comment section below what was your favorite game. Did I make out for $40? I will put in the bottom here what I paid versus the value according to pricing chart. As always, thank you for your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, and if you like this type of content, this video, please like and subscribe because it does help out, especially for a small channel like myself that's just starting out. It's a huge help. Thank you, and as always, God bless.